Hello, friends. I feel like I never see anyone anymore. That's fine. That's fine. Rainy's reading slump continues on, but it'll be done at some point. Um, but we know Katie, so you probably see Katie a lot. So there you
To be
go.
fair, I miss you so much. Like, I need Rainy vlogs in my life. You're like one of my top watch channels. You know this. So
Maybe in the summer it'll come back, but right now it's like I'm about to be moving
I
in
know.
like a week and a half, and I just and I'm so tired when I get home. So I don't know. The end of the school year is also just a hard time, and just many things, and yeah, it's just a lot, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
We
But
just miss
anyway,
you.
I know. I miss it all too. I do miss it all too. And it'll eventually come back, but
We'll be sad whenever you're back. But it feels weird. But that's okay. You know what? It's a season of life where it's like you got to prioritize. Trust me, if anybody gets it, when's the last time I posted a video? January. So we all get it. But yeah, either way, we'll be ready.
there you go. See? All right, friends. But if you're reading with us, we're reading Half City by Kate Golden, which I have my copy somewhere. Yes, my very fancy Fairy Loot copy.
I was opening it. I was like, look at them. Like, good.
Oh my gosh,
Lord.
did you see? I just got the one for May, the S.A. Barnes one, and that one
Me
was
too.
stunning.
Yeah, like they're hot. I'm into it.
Like the sparkle, I'm like,
yeah. I know.
I'm very excited to read this. I've never read an S.A. Barnes because I've never read her horror stuff.
The only part that makes me sad about like when there's series now is that like, so this means in order for me to get Curse City, I'm going to have to be on it. And that makes me nervous.
Like on it to read it?
No, like on it to like make sure I'm like awake, alive.
Oh, yes. But also to read it because like I don't want to get sequels unless because I did that with Metal Slinger. I knew the second one was coming out. And so I read it. And I still don't know how I feel about that book, but I got the second one. It still marinates.
I guess I'm curious to see where it's going to go, right? But I do feel like, no spoilers, I do feel like everything that happened in book one made book one feel like a lie. So
that's what I said. And then there are other people that are like, you missed all the signs. And I'm like, what signs? There were no signs. What signs?
Yeah, listen, to each their own. But I will say too, before we get too chatty, Rainy and I are trying to plan out like basically the rest of the year. So I'll just announce right now that June is going to be Kissed by the Gods. But if you have suggestions for the rest of the year, books you really want to read that you would love for us to do for book club, we always will take recommendations.
Yes,
always.
We will
So please do not be shy. If there's a romantasy book you're like, we need to read this, tell me what it is.
Yes, because Rainy's also behind, and there are definitely books that I should know about that should be on my radar, and I've not been keeping up with it since, book slump and life slump and all the slump, but it's fine.
You've already read Daggermouth, right?
No.
Okay.
I've not.
I think the audio comes out in July, I think.
Oh, when? But has everyone read that except me? Because I really want to read that.
I haven't read it. I'm waiting for the audiobook.
Well, when does it come out?
Ma'am, I'm working on it.
Okay.
It comes out on July 21st, so we could do that for August, but that's a me pick.
Well, if you pick that, I would love that because I really, really, really want to read that.
I will do that. Daggermouth for August.
Great. But yes, I will figure out July, friends. I'll figure it out. It'll be soon. It'll be soon. If it wasn't such a big book, and if it wasn't also like more dark romancy, and if I hadn't already read it, I would have forced everyone to read Nocticadia. But because I would reread that. I love that book.
Technically, you could pick Death's Daughter for July.
I know. I just don't know if that's what I want, but maybe.
Because the audiobook comes out on the 5th of May.
I was also thinking of this book that I got that came out, and I haven't heard too many people reading about it. What is it? Air of Illusion? Maybe. We'll see. But yes,
it does have an audiobook. It exists.
Yes, it does. I started it and I liked it, and I only read a chapter.
I gotta say though, the tagline for Death's Daughter is so funny. She's dying to get a life. Me too. But yeah. Anyways, anywho's.
But yes, we'll figure it out, friends.
Yeah,
we'll figure it out. Yes. But let me see who's here. Hello to Ro. Hello, Beck. Hello, Sarah. I already read Half City, so I'm going to be reading In the Moon Hatch, but I don't know how much reading I will do. I'm exhausted. We had a zoo field trip yesterday. Then Matthew had a dance recital. Oh, yeah, I saw that on Facebook. I got a loaded tea to help me stay up for the recital, so I had the hardest time falling asleep. I was super emotional during many performances, cried so much, and my body still woke up at 5 a.m. I feel hungover, and my eyes hurt so bad. Oh, Sarah, that is rough. It makes you feel better. I got up at like 6, but
Gross.
but I needed to work out, and I did. So I already did my workout. I went grocery shopping for the week, and I made breakfast.
Look at you
The world
go.
is my oyster. Yeah, I know. I'm a little cray, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Yes, we hope you rest today and feel better. Yes. Good morning, Allie. Good morning to Neil. I miss you all too. I'm sorry. Guys. First off, reading slump awful. Second, single parenting's not for the weak.
Facts.
Oh, it's kicking my booty. But it's fine. We're getting routines. We have things settled down. It also is just with moving is just and the end of the year, and it's just a lot. It's a lot. And then, I'll be done with school and get like 5 days off and then go back to work for summer camp. It's fine. But I'm only working 2 days a week.
That's not too bad.
That's what I committed to. Because I was like, I need a little extra money for summer, but I also want to have time to work on my other business for summer, my like music teacher resources one, and then also actually just have time to have a break. So, got to figure all of it out. I had a rough night, medical stuff, so I'm glad to have someone with you guys keep me on track. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you feel better. I'm halfway through Yesteryear, but I'm pausing and starting Half City. I've heard of Yesteryear.
A lot of people are reading it.
What is that?
Oh, what?
Oh, I have no interest in that book.
Wow, that shifted quickly.
Well, I had a feeling it was a book that wasn't for me because I've seen the cover and I was like, this doesn't scream rainy. And then I look at the thing and I'm like, yeah, that's not rainy. A satirical debut novel about a trad wife influencer who wakes up in 1855, forced to confront the harsh reality of the pioneer life she romanticized online. See, who cares?
To be fair, a lot of things in my life lately, so just like you're in a slump, I am definitely reading more than you, but not by much, my friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you probably read, I don't know, I don't know how many books you've read. I've read 6 books this year. That's literally.
Okay, yeah. I've definitely but to be fair, I want to make it known. While I have read more than you, I am not on my normal average. That's for sure. Last month I read 9 books. That's not a lot for me. Normally my average is 16. I'm usually finishing 3 to 5 books every single week. And currently, no.
I mean, we do our best.
Also, another crazy idea. I don't know if you'd be into this. So the Wolf Queen, which is book 3 in that series, from the Wolf King, comes out in November. So I could do that for December, and we could try to read The Night Prince too. Did you read The Night Prince already?
No, I need to read it.
But then we could technically finish a whole series.
I'm not against that either.
Because what we could always do is, if you wanted to, in November, we could read The Night Prince for you, and then we could read The Wolf Queen for me in December.
Possibly. Okay.
Well, I'm going to put The Wolf Queen for me, because I know I want to read it.
Okay. Yes.
Then I just need to figure out October.
There you go. And I need to figure out July. I'll figure that out. I'll figure it out. Hello, Patricia. I have about 15 minutes left in The Boyfriend by Frida McFadden, and then I don't know what I'll be starting. Nice. This doesn't have to do with Frida, but it reminded me, because I don't know why, but I view Coho the same as Frida. I don't know. But have you seen the Verity trailer?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Honestly, I really want to see it. And I read Verity, and I did not like Verity. Not because of the book. I actually thought it was a good book. The child abuse was too much for me.
Yeah, that's fair.
I had a baby at that time. So I was just like, no, this is too much for me. But I am excited to see it because I love Anne Hathaway and I love Dakota Fanning. So
I know. Also, not to be distracted, do you want to do Fury Bound in July?
Yes.
because
That
it
is
comes out
what I
this
want
month.
to do. Yes, it
Okay.
does. Oh, that comes out on Tuesday, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh yeah, because I just ordered the special edition of it from Fairleigh.
Well, there you go. Because then technically you could try and get out of a slump, maybe, and we'll read it in July.
Great. All right, sure. Fabulous. There you go. Hello. I'm running on coffee because my new medication causes insomnia. Like I didn't have trouble sleeping anyway. So sorry. My library doesn't have Half City, so I downloaded a sample so I can check it out before I buy it. Smart decision. Smart decision. Oh goody. I love that we managed to make that buddy read that never was into book club.
I was plotting it last night, Sarah, where I was like, I think I can get Rainey on board.
I mean, I'm in a slump, so anything you say is probably fine. But yes, I hope you love that book. I love that book, so I'm not sad about it. Hello, Steph. Meal prepping this morning before an appointment this afternoon. I hope you're doing well. I definitely saw you either message me or something, and I just didn't get back to it yet. I saw it. I acknowledge it. I will get there. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Honestly, I'm slumping in everything, and then I'm also just really behind in checking messages. I'm behind in talking on Voxer. I feel like Leandra, Katie, or Kelsey, and Brittany think I'm dead because I'll never answer. It's fine.
That's me with Voxer all the time. People will Voxer me, and I'm like, no thanks.
Well, and then Danny messaged me, and I didn't look at it until way too late, and I missed what she said, so I had to message her and say, I don't know what you said. In fact, I still never responded to Danny. Dear God. Okay, I'm going to do that today. Message Danny back. That's going to happen. That's going to happen. Okay. Anyway, your 6 is my 5, so we were up at the same time, but you were more productive than I was. Well, I would not probably be as productive as you had I done that, but I say that. I don't know. I'm just wackadoodle. That's really what it is. Good morning, Abby. I'll be reading Crown of Midnight to try and catch up on Katie's read along. I was doing Katie's read along and then I never started it.
It's okay. I'm only gonna do ACOTAR because I don't wanna. So I was gonna do Throne of Glass. There's no way I have time. ACOTAR I do want to do, and then Crescent City I won't be reading, but Adam's gonna read it and we're gonna film it for my channel.
Oh,
so
okay.
Yeah, but Crescent City just went downhill for me, so I'm not really interested in reliving that. So
that's fair. That's fair. I should not have bit that bacon.
No, you're fine.
At that moment. Okay. Haha, that's funny because I said I was absolutely not going to continue that series. Guess who has Direbound coming next week? And it's officially on my May TBR. I need to film that too.
I think you mean Furybound because we read Direbound already.
Probably.
So, yeah.
I loved Direbound. I had so much fun with that book. I really did. It was a banger. It was good. I don't know. I'm doing the tandem read. If I wanted to actually just finish Throne of Glass and not start over again, I'm on the tandem read.
My favorite.
But I feel like so much time has passed that I should start again.
You would be confused.
So I don't know. I don't know.
The good news is I really don't think it'll be relevant in terms of the books that are coming out. So I think you'll be fine.
I know, but I want to be in the know with all the people.
I do not think it'll be relevant to the upcoming books. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I got you, Sarah. Don't worry.
We knew. Okay.
So then there's this other part planning where I'm like, so should we make ACOTAR 6 our November pick? Because it comes out right a couple days right before November. Otherwise, I'm over here like, Burn comes out in September.
I didn't finish Heat.
Man, there's a lot of books. Apparently, Callie Hart has the 3rd book coming out in November. The Night and the Moth has the 2nd book coming out in September.
Oh, the new Scarlet St. Clair comes out soon, which I'm so excited for. Oh my gosh. I loved Terror at the Gates. I loved that book.
I did see it, but I can't remember exactly when it is.
I think it's October or November. But what was it? What there was a book you just said. What was it?
Which one? There's Callie Hart, Rachel Gillig,
Rachel Gillig has it. Oh, her second one.
Yes.
I'm gonna read that, but I didn't really love the first one.
I never finished The Night and the Moth.
I did read it.
I do know that.
I did read it. It was not my favorite. No, there was a different book you mentioned. I can't remember. It's fine.
I don't know. At this point, I'm like, did I? Maybe I did.
I don't know. There's a lot of really good books and a lot of really good sequels coming out. Although, also, if you put ACOTAR 6 for November, it would force me to catch up. But
it's one of those things though where November is your month though, so I want you to feel power.
Oh, yes. Okay. Well, I'll think about it. I'll think
Yeah,
about it.
it's more just like me just trying to be helpful where it's like you have to do less thinking because I'm just over here.
We're thinking. Okay. My friend and I had already started Throne of Glass reread before the announcement came out. Okay. Does anyone know how heavy the fantasy is in House City? Not in the mood for lots of world building, but if it's more romantic-y, I may give it a go.
I mean, I think it's urban fantasy. So like
I think it's gonna be more fantasy because, like, yeah, that's just my assumption, but I don't actually know.
the thing is for me when it's urban fantasy, I don't feel like it's that difficult because it's set in a world we for the most part understand.
Yes.
So like while there are things you're gonna learn, because like obviously people have compared this to like Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So like again, I think it's things that we can grasp quickly.
Sarah said it's more fantasy.
Oh, never mind. Then I disregard. I don't know. I haven't read it.
2026 is definitely trying to break me as far as sequel releases. Yeah, I know. A bunch of fall releases I was watching have been pushed to 2027, so I don't know how solid the release dates are in general.
Fair.
Brittany, I never see you anymore. I know. Yes, we are doing Kissed by the Gods in June.
Yeah, I figured it's like a buddy read, but book club buddy read.
I'm just ready for Brittany to read this because she picked it out of her jar from me like 6 months ago.
It's fine.
Oh, and I love that book. Oh, it's so good. But if she hates it, well, sorry. I tried my best. It's fantastic. And she says it's fantasy, but it's not too complicated. So.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be too complicated, but what do I know, honestly?
I don't know. Okay, I need to share the screen again. So hold on. Let me get it to the screen that I'm going to want it to be because it makes it really small for some reason when I do it. I don't understand, but it's mad at me. So, it's fine. I needed the audio. I have it now, though. Yes. Well, you can still read it now, or you can read it in June with us. It's up to you, but I know you needed the audio. I know you're an audio girly, and honestly, samesies. That's why I haven't read Daggermouth yet, and I've started it like 2 different times, and then every time I'm just like, I need audio.
Exactly.
Every time. Also, hello, friend. I'll gladly read it in June. Okay, yay! You'll join us. Great.
That's exciting.
All right, fabulous. Okay, we're gonna do an hour, and then after this hour, it's gonna be a funky situation where it might be a shorter sprint to then do a longer sprint, and then Katie will probably be gone by the time the longer sprint is over because this woman was doing free Mother's Day photo shoots today, and so I was like, okay, bet I need that, so I have to like go pick the kids up from errands and then go do the shoot, and then also take them to the park because it's at the park. And let them play for like 15 minutes because dad may have promised them that mom's doing that. And mom doesn't like to do that by herself because they're both, they don't like to play in the same areas of the park. But it's fine. We persevere. And then I'll be back. It's fine. Everything's fine. And then one more thing. Okay, Furybound and Bound to Fallen Dragons is enough chunky books for 1 month.
True.
Oh, wait. You're reading both of those this month? Wait. Did Ballad come out already? Did I miss that?
Ballad comes out very soon. I thought it was also next week. Come on. Okay, for real.
I need to reread When the Moon Hatched. I cannot go into Ballad like this.
Comes out May 19th. It looks like, I get to see her right before release day.
I did get the Fairy Loot edition, though.
Me too.
And I need to get the Waterstones one to match my other one. Okay, well, and Furybound 2. I won't reread Direbound, though. I don't need to reread that.
I'm trying my hardest to just find a recap for When the Moon Hatched, but it's hard.
These are the things where it's like, Rainy, you should read these things again so you can do recaps because that would be good for your channel. But
it would be so helpful. I'm
not going to do it in time, although it's whatever. And As much as I love Daggermouth, I don't think I could read it without audio because of how heavy it is. I'm so busy right now. I read it back when I was snowed in and had nothing else to do. There you go. Yes, it comes out on the 19th. Me too, Brittany, and currently When the Moon. Which let's just say, I also take credit for Brittany loving When the Moon Hatched and Nocticadia. I just, which actually at this moment, because Brittany, I'm not gonna lie, I love you. I've not watched anyone's YouTube videos in months. Is that still your best book, or do you have a new best book and I missed it? I don't know. I don't know these things, so tell me these things because I should know. A lot of info came flooding back when I started it yesterday. It was literally 2 years ago when we read it.
It was our first book for book club.
What was?
When the Moon Hatched was our first book.
Yeah, you're right. That was a banger. We started on a high. We did. And then we had a rough patch. Really a rough year. And
I don't know. I'm still in there have been few and far between where I'm like, heck yeah.
The last one that I absolutely loved was when we read Terror at the Gates. I was obsessed with that book. I loved it.
I think I gave it 4, 3.5, somewhere there.
That was on my best books. I loved that book. So, hello, Court. I love how I was starting a sprint and then we just kept chitty chatting. It's fine.
You know, it's fine.
Oh, yay. It's still your best book. Okay. I mean, nothing can beat Nocticadia. I still need to buy the Trad Pub edition. And then I need to reread it and I need to annotate it. It's going to be a whole banger. It's going to be great. I love that book. So this is the anniversary. Did we start in May?
I'd have to go look. I thought we started earlier. Let me look on my YouTube channel when we announced it because I don't remember.
Okay. It cannot be topped. I mean, you're right, Brittany. Like, I hear you. I know that. Anyone who's read Nocticadia knows that. But oh, that's good. Okay. Does it make you sad though that like you read it so early on that nothing will top it, or are you just like no cares?
We did start in May, by the way.
Oh, it's been 2 years.
Yeah, crazy. Who knew?
Wow, that's wild.
Does not feel like it, but okay.
There you go. Do I know what I'm doing today? No, but I'm here to vibe while I figure it out. I'm happy for you. It's gonna be great. My Storygraph said we read it May 2024. There you go.
There you go.
And thanks, friends. Happy anniversary! Yay, exciting! All the things. Well, if Ballad had come out when it was supposed to, I mean, or even just a month earlier, we could have read it for the 2 year. That would have been funny. I'm used to it. Remember the year my first book of the year was Babel. I was like, well, everything is downhill from there. I still haven't read that, but I feel like you're going to tell me that's not a rainy book, even though it's dark academia, and we do love dark academia, but Brittany would know best. Is that a rainy book? Is that not? Because I read the Poppy War and loved it, and I read her Yellowface book and loved it, and then I skipped her newest book because everyone said it was really bad. But is Babel for rainy, Brittany? That's what I need to know. Because I do own it. But you know, it's fine. All right. I think we're actually gonna start sprinting. We're gonna get there. I'm gonna put this back on the screen. Oh, really? Oh. And then I have not even read Babel, and I can say that's not a rainy book.
You know
what's funny is a long time ago, I asked, like, I think Neva, Kelsey, and Brittany what their favorite book so far was of that year. And I think Brittany had mentioned Babel, and I was going to read their 3 top books. So I was going to read Babel. And then, of course, that never happened. And, well, too late now. C'est la vie. That's all I can say. All right. Let me pull up which screen I wanted. I wanted this one. Okay, friends. We're going to actually sprint now. I say that. I'm going to press go. So I'll see you all in and out. Oh, I was talking and, muted myself. Hello.
Hello.
How'd you do?
Good. I am on chapter 7, so I am how far? 12% in so far.
Okay, what are your thoughts?
I'm intrigued. I've been taking a lot of notes. Just because I feel like, there's a lot of moving pieces, a lot of characters, and like no, it's not like it's a lot to remember. It's just I tend to forget. So I want to actually make sure I know who I'm meeting, what's going on. But I definitely get the Buffy vibes for sure. But yeah, that's all I can say. I don't want to enter like spoiler territory in any way. So I'm intrigued, is what I'll say.
I wouldn't know the Buffy vibes. I've still never watched that ever.
I don't even know how to respond to that. Don't even know what to say. What do you mean?
I've just never watched it ever. Like,
Crazy.
I don't know. One day. I only got to chapter 2, although I liked both chapters I read. Because I made a giant mess after, getting groceries and making breakfast. So I had to clean all that up, and my headphones were dead. So I had to charge them. So I couldn't start listening till the end. And then I was excited because I got to use the Alex Earl her skincare line because I bought it, and so I was using that. And then I had to curl my hair because this woman, the photo shoot, it's technically going to rain really soon, and so I asked if it's canceled, and she said that she doesn't like to cancel, so she'll cancel if it's like completely like thunderstorm, lightning, raining, but that she'll just do it as she can. So I was like, okay, well, yes, we're still doing it. So I curled my hair. I still need to do makeup and get dressed, so that'll be the next sprint. But yeah.
That's okay. Yeah, I was able to thankfully sneak away for like a short walk. So like I think it's good enough like once you've gotten a couple chapters in, like you don't need to necessarily have the book with you. So I think that's good.
Yeah.
I'm kind of jealous that you might get a thunderstorm, but I know you don't want a thunderstorm. So
I mean, Gainesville needs it. It hasn't rained in a long time. So
well then I hope it does, but I would love a rainstorm.
Yeah. We'll see. I don't necessarily because I still have stuff to do. Like I'll have to run to Goodwill at some point because I have like 5 bags of donations that I need to get out of my house because I am purging. I'm not bringing something to the next house if I know I'm not going to use it. So that's been a fun time of like, oh, do you really need this thing? Except for books. Sorry, I can't purge books.
Right. Also, by the way, I think I picked October. I don't know if you saw in the private chat, but I think I picked what October will be.
Oh,
I picked the Wretched Divine. It's by Adeline Grace. So.
Oh, okay. I've been interested in that.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I think I know what book I want to read, but I need to see when this comes out. So hold on. Let me just pause. Hold on.
You're good.
When does this come out, though?
Which one?
Hold on. I'm seeing when it comes out, and then I'll tell you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. I'm November, right?
You are July, September, November.
Do you think a book that comes out November 10th is too late?
No.
I kind of want to read this Wretched Alchemy by Tina Mars.
See, I was thinking about that one too. But I will probably have already read it just to give you full transparency because I do have the arc. But that doesn't mean I can't discuss it.
Okay, maybe. That's a maybe. That's a hard maybe. That might be.
Okay, I'll put question marks.
Okay. Let me see how other people did. Let me see where we're at. I was just thinking how much I love a reading sprint, and here we are. Hello. Yay. Hello. Hello, Chloe. Just joining. Reading The Paradise Problem by Christina Lauren. Very nice. Hello, just joined. Reading Anatomy of an Alibi by Ashley Elston. Ooh, very fun. I got to 74%, hoping I finished today.
And what a time. I feel like the ending too, you're still like, oh, because like I definitely thought I knew bits and pieces, and I did of that story, but then even at the finish, I was like, oh, okay, you got me.
Oh, there you go. I ate chicken wings. My stomach doesn't know it's before noon and decided to read, and now I'm back to you.
Yay. What kind of chicken wings?
Yes, what kind of chicken wings? I'm 15% in and enjoying it so far. Very nice.
Wow, Becky, I can't believe you and I are like similar. Usually Becky like cruises.
Yeah. I read a couple of chapters of The Bound Worlds, then started today's pages of Lady Trent 4. Very nice, very nice. I read 10 pages of Beautiful Ugly, called my mom, and made a cookie butter latte. Ooh, that sounds delicious.
Mm-hmm.
I tried it and the writing is just not for me, so I went back to reading The Poison Daughter, and I'm 64% into that one. Yeah, I never finished that. I didn't get very far, if we're honest.
To be fair, majority of us decided we're gonna wait till the audio comes out. So
Yeah, that's definitely gonna happen. I managed to read some, but I think I'm gonna take a shower on the next one. Yes, nice. It did nothing but rain here yesterday, so I'm happy for no rain today. Yeah, no, it's not been raining here for a while, so
yeah, I think we just had a rainstorm last week, but it's like rainy days give me permission to just relax. So I really appreciate when they happen.
I do appreciate them, but I'm also like, I got so much to do. Like, oh wait, where did that go? Where did that go? No, come back. I lost it. It's fine. No, I saw a beautiful lamp, and it popped up. Oh, there it is. Oh, you too expensive. That is so beautiful. I want a stained glass lamp so bad, but of course they're
Ooh.
expensive because they're expensive. But they're beautiful. That is, if I was a rich lady, I would do that. But I'm not. It's fine. I am collecting many lamps, though. I have 4 lamps. I'm having a fun time collecting lamps for my new house. Garlic parm. Ooh, that's my favorite type of wings. Finished The Boyfriend. Spent the rest of the time deciding what to read next. Decided on Dead in the Water by John Mars. Very nice. So I read 2 John Mars books, and I liked them both. And now I just have no interest in reading him ever again. I don't even know why, because I really liked the 2 that I read. I don't know.
I still haven't read from him yet. I was supposed to for a different book club. Did not.
How do we feel about the Geomagician? We feel that I don't know what that is.
I just looked it up. It looks like it is a historical fantasy.
I'm going to tell you that's probably a hard pass. But all the fossils, I love a good dinosaur moment.
This is about that. They use fossils to wield magic.
And there's a pterodactyl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I don't know. That it's intriguing, and yes, I don't know. That's a thought. I do love. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm not gonna say this because. Oh. Okay. Anyway, I saw a review that I was like, oh, but I'm not gonna say it. Anyway,
yeah. I think the only thing that would be my hiccup for sure with this is so it's not on Kindle Unlimited, which means that we'd have to find a way to actually buy it or borrow it.
Oh, yeah, that's probably not going to be a thing, honestly. And I'm probably not going to buy that book if we're honest.
Yeah. I can check and see if my library has it.
Yeah. We had a ton of rain earlier this week, but it made the weather so nice for the zoo, and it's also supposed to be nice this weekend. Nice. I've only read 1 John Mars. Nothing happened for 80%, and then too much happened for the last 20.
Oh, no.
That's fair. My house came with a huge Tiffany stained glass chandelier. The previous owner moved to Brazil and didn't want any of. Oh, that's so nice. I want the nice glass chandeliers. I want the stained lamps. I want all the things. Why are they so expensive?
Yeah, I don't know. Adam and I, we used to be the worst with lighting. Like we would just use whatever cheap lighting we could get. Honestly, we eventually got some nice lamp, well, we needed one for our living room because there's no lights in the living room. But I'm not a fake light person. I prefer natural light always.
Well, yeah, I want natural light too, but I don't know how good the natural light is in my new house. We'll see. But I was like, I want lamps anyway instead of the overhead lights. I want lamps in all the rooms. So I've been acquiring them. I have 4. I need to get more, but we'll get there.
I'm excited to see. I can't wait to see your place.
I know. I have many ideas. It's going to come through. It's going to be a good old time. Let me see. And then I got my granny stained glass bedside table. You are killing the game. I'm so jealous. I'm very jealous. My mom made a Tiffany lamp years ago, and I can have it, but need to save up for a stand or something. It's huge, and my apartment won't allow you to put hooks in to hang things from. See, Tiffany lamps are so beautiful.
Yeah, see, I don't listen to my apartment. We have installed many things in our apartment.
I know. I don't really listen to that either.
Yeah, then we just fix whatever we need to fix before we moved out. We've never had any issues, but I guess we'll see when we officially leave the property.
These are just so pretty, but I just can't justify the prices for these things.
So how much is it?
Well, I mean, the big one I saw was 180.
Okay.
And I've seen other ones that are 60, and that's not terrible. But they are teeny, like this little teeny lamp.
Oh, cute.
It's so cute. But it's $60. So then it's like, ugh, I will find the lamp for Rainy one day. But right now it's not her journey, which is fine. It's fine. The ceiling is plaster, kind of hard to alter. I know 180 is not that expensive. It's expensive for Rainy who's single and alone.
Okay. All right.
I meant like in the pay sphere. Yeah, I'm not actually alone. But yes, it's too much for Rainy right now because I have other things to buy. I still have to buy a bed. I bought a bed frame for me, but I have to buy a new bed frame for the kids, and I'm getting them a bunk bed with like the full bed on the bottom. So there's just a lot of things Rainy has to buy, and a pretty lamp is not the thing I should spend my money on. So. Hello. I plan on finishing The Poison Daughter today and then starting another book for Escape the Readathon. Oh yeah, I forgot that's happening. I thought about that. And I was like, this is the first year I haven't participated in Realmathon or this. I took a break. I did. I get it. Me too. Mine would be free, but the stand would be like 600. Oh.
Yeah, that would make me hesitate. Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, why didn't she make a stand? Or is that something that you can't make and you have? I mean, people can make, but I don't know.
I don't have the answers to these, so I'm
I don't
learning.
have the answers to these things either. What was I gonna say? Okay, friends. So I'm trying to look at the time and figure this out for me.
Yeah, because what time do you need to leave to go?
I was gonna pick the kids up at 12:30, which means I need to leave
Which is
here
in an hour?
at like 12:15, and it's 11:37. We might do a shorty patorti sprint and then a longy sprint.
What if we do like a 30-minute sprint? Or no?
30. Hold on.
25-minute sprint?
It's gonna be 25 minutes, friend. We're gonna have a little shorty patorti, and then we're gonna chat for like 5 minutes, and then we're gonna go on like the biggest sprint of our life. I'm kidding, not really, but yes, hold on. Let me refresh. Let me refresh. So if you're like, oh, I gotta go like do my laundry, this is the perfect sprint to do that because you don't got that long. Where are the settings? Let me fix it. Let's do it 25 minutes. Okay. No, it didn't refresh. Hold on. There it is. Okay, let me pull it up. All right. 25 minutes. Here we go. Oh, wait. Oh, nope. Why did it make it so small? All right. How'd you do?
I got almost through chapter 8, so I'm at 16%. So I read about 4% more.
All right, great. I didn't read. I did makeup, got dressed, and picked out clothes for the kids and grabbed umbrellas and towels because it's still raining, but she has not canceled. So, we're going to go with it. So,
well, I hope they turn out. I mean, I like what I see so far of your outfit. It looks cute.
oh, thanks. Cute little dress.
Adorable.
But yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I need this to be done anyway, because then I really, really, really need to start packing. But at least my friend is coming over after I'm done, and so we'll go with that. It'll be fine. I'll get everything packed, or I'll get a lot of things packed because I can't actually pack everything because we still need stuff, and it's like that awkward in between week because we're not actually moving till the 17th. All the big furniture, but yeah, I just have to figure it out.
It's all going to come together so quickly.
Yeah. So we'll see. Are you still liking it?
Yeah, I am. I'm still taking notes, but I'm liking that I don't have to be fully reading the book and I can still understand. But I'm very intrigued. It's so funny because I can tell that I read way too many things because immediately I'm like, I don't trust this person. I don't know if I trust this person. Maybe I should trust nobody.
That's fair.
Well, because there has to be, basically, I won't say anything, but we know that when somebody unalived, they knew the person who unalived them. So I'm like, okay, so somebody that was once trusted cannot be trusted.
Yeah.
Who is that trusted person? So I just feel like you have to have your guard up on this one because there is somebody that is not who they seem. But who?
Ooh, okay, interesting. I'm excited to get that far. So we'll see. Let me see where we got to. Finished Crown of Midnight, 4.5 stars. We'll be moving on to Heir of Fire. Very nice. I got distracted by Discord, but I read 10 pages of Beautiful Ugly.
Discord.
I read 19 pages. Nice. I read the first 9 chapters of Dead in the Water. Dang. All right. I literally just finished today's pages of Lady Trent 4, leaving comments for my buddies now. Very good. Made it to 22%. Okay. Oh, thanks, guys. Thanks. I picked the game I'm going to play while I listen to my audiobook, and now I'm ready and back to now back to you. Wait, is that the BK Borison one?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't read that yet, and I loved First Time Caller, so
I really like the Now Back to You. I don't understand the reference to When Harry Met Sally. I would not say that I understand that whatsoever, but loved the book. Loved it.
That's funny because I read First Time Caller and then actually watched whatever it was based on. What was it called?
Sleepless in Seattle.
And I did not like Sleepless in Seattle at all because I was just like, she's a stalker. Like, she's straight up a stalker. Like, in what world? I had so many thoughts. I was like, no. She a stalker. I just don't understand why people are obsessed with that one. I was like, that wasn't, no.
I still don't think I've seen it, so I have no opinion.
Oh, well, when you watch it and you say she's a stalker, I will feel validated.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. Oh, thanks again. Thanks, friends. I read that in March. I agree.
Okay, I'm excited to figure out.
Cooked 2 meals for meal prep, getting ready to leave for my appointment by 12:30, hoping to be on Leandra sprint later. Oh, is Leandra sprinting later? Maybe I'll say hello as I'm packing my life into the abyss.
Yes, that is where I am migrating to.
Oh, you're going to be with Leandra?
Yeah.
What time is that at?
We start at 2.
Okay. To be fair, you didn't trust anyone on School Spirits either.
And I was right sometimes. So,
yeah. Well, honestly, I'm just trying to think because if you're going to be gone anyway, and I don't know if I'm going to be back in time, I might just say this is it. And I might have that power because it's like, what is even the point? Because then most of us are probably just going to go to Leandra's anyway. And then, this might.
Well, if you do what, like an hour and a half, I can end sprints. If you want to keep up and get watch time and stuff, I can end it.
Okay, maybe we'll do that. And if I'm not back, you can end it.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I would just say do an hour and a half.
Okay.
And then that's plenty of time. And then that way we get one more sprint in. And then if you don't get back, I have the power. So muhahaha.
You know what would have been smart for me to have put monetization on these?
That happened to me with one of my spinner wheel sprints where I was like, oh yeah, my bad. Oh well.
I mean, can you do that in the middle? I don't even know.
I think you still can turn it on. Yeah. I don't think we'll count anything that happened before.
That's fine. You know, it's not that big a deal. It's fine. Let's just see. You know, the world's my oyster. Why do I have to verify it's me? Why? I hate.
Rude.
It is rude. I'm like, it's me. I'm not stealing anything. Let me into my own account. There you go. Okay. Well, it's on now. Hee hee. Okay. Let me keep going. I randomly want to start another book, but despite having 4 in-progress books, mood reading in 2026 has been extra chaotic. I get it. Thank you, Dad. Rock on. There you go. I read a chapter. Nice. Oh my gosh, why is it's making me so small on my, I don't know. I adore Sleepless in Seattle, but I never thought of it that way. But you're completely right. I don't know how you don't see it that way, but yes. Okay, that makes me feel better. That you at least see what I'm saying. I didn't see the twist in Half City coming at all. That's exciting.
So now I'm really hoping I can guess it because then I'm gonna feel like amazing.
Yeah. Why doesn't Everand have a speed option between 2 and 2.5? I agree. Also, did anyone see that if you have Everand, you now have Fable Plus?
Oh gosh.
They combined, so you get Fable Plus for free if you have Everand.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I just deleted Everand off my phone like literally a couple days ago.
I haven't deleted Everand only because I need to have access to these audiobooks. Like I need to be able to, like the ones I paid for. I mean, you know, I need to be able to read them.
Yeah.
So
we all know how I feel about Everand. So unfortunately, as tempted as I am to try Fable Plus, not that tempted. Not until Fable gets a desktop version.
Yeah. It would be a completely different movie if the male and female roles were reversed. It would, because that definitely would be Stalker Central. That'd be even worse. But you are so right. There's a couple good red herrings. Ooh, good. Very nice. Very nice.
Man.
I'm excited to see. I got off Everand when they changed to credits. I know, but then I got too far in the weeds. And now I have too many books that I've used monthly it's fine. It's fine. I'm going to probably be paying for Everand until I die. It's fine.
See, we already know I won't rehash everything. Basically, when they decided to, because I paid for annually, when they decided to then not honor the fact that I had already paid them for a whole year, and then instead they were going to charge me to pay for credits, I was like, you've lost your mind. And then when I canceled everything, they still tried to charge me this year. And I was like, have you lost your mind? Like, how do you even have access? Like, I didn't, what are you talking about? And I had to speak to like 3 people before they finally refunded my money and left me alone. But no, I think there's shady business in my personal opinion.
No, I get it. I still have the old Everand for now. The new version in Canada is super expensive. So if I have to change it, it would be cheaper to just buy the audiobooks.
Which is so sad because, again, I think they didn't need to change personally, you know, but whatever.
I haven't used Everand in a long time. I used to have a Scribd membership back in 2018, 2019, but I couldn't afford it at the time. Yeah, that's annoying. I'm stuck, unfortunately, for now. But, I mean, I don't have to be, but it's like I paid for access to those audiobooks. And what's annoying to me is that they don't let you have access to them if you don't have an active membership. And I'm like,
which is also weird.
Is BS, because I'm like, Audible even lets you. I'm just like, you should still let me have access to the books that I opened with credits that I paid for. So that's the only reason I can't cancel, which is very annoying.
Well, and this is why Libro is the best, because they allow you to download and you can offload your audiobooks. So like you can save them on like a jump drive forever.
I should switch to Libro.
And then you also get to support indie bookstores at the same time. And they run sales. Obviously it sucks because Audible has Audible exclusives. I get it, right? Yeah. It stinks. I wish we could do both, because that's really only the Audible, like the books I pay for is the books I can't find somewhere else. But yeah, basically at the end of the day, like if I'm paying for something, what we are figuring out is you're not actually buying something, you're buying a license, and that can go away at any time. So like it's the same thing with Audible, where if you don't use all your credits, if you cancel, you lose your credits, and it's like, but I already paid for it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They really didn't change. Their old business model was infuriating enough. Predatory behavior. I have more that I could say, but I got to get going to this photo.
Yes, you
I
do.
got to go pick up the kiddo.
So if you just set it for 90?
Yes. Hold on.
I will be here.
And I might be here. I might not. We'll see. We'll see.
But I will. So we will still wrap up. So
we'll still wrap it up. Let me hold on. 90. And then you'll get to see Katie again at Leandra's. So there you go. Win-win.
Woohoo.
No, that's not what I wanted to refresh. Okay, let me get it pulled up. All right. Well, I will see y'all later. But Katie, or maybe you might see me, but Katie will be here.
Yes, so I will be here.
90. Um, it's being weird. It's not letting me do this.
It's fine. This is
Um, oh my god, it won't let me change the layout. It's not like. It's fine. Okay, we're just gonna be small like this. I can't fix it.
It's weird because you say we're small, but like I feel like we look fine. We're fine.
Okay. Well, it didn't happen. I mean, it's not raining now, but when I was almost to the kids, it was like lightning and thundering, and I was like, yeah, no. So I texted the woman, and she's like, well, I'll still be here all day, and I was just like, I mean, I can't come back. I don't have the kids. It's just not gonna happen, which is fine because I'm getting like a professional photo shoot done with them next week at Circus. Like I'm doing a Circus photo shoot with them. This was just like a bonus Mother's Day free one. And so it's just like, it's fine. I'm getting like nice quality ones next week. So it's fine. But yeah. And then I came back and I've been packing. And Aaron gave me, because he works at Office Depot, like 30 giant boxes. So and I've already packed 2 with books, and it only was like 1 shelf each box. And I was like, oh dear God. There's gonna be.
That's why it's the biggest thing that I'm nervous about when it comes to moving is my books, because well, everything else we're having movers come, like I will not be moving myself, but like some of the things that are super special to me, like my books, I want to be responsible for them, but it's going to be insane.
LOL, hiring movers. That's like that's just not me. I don't got money for that. So I do it all myself.
After our last move, we just basically made an agreement though that like I can't do it anymore. Like 1, I'm too short. 2, Adam is old, and it's just not us. So it's just an expense we factor into being able to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I just was like, well, I'm just gonna ask everybody I know to come help me, and everybody said, okay, we're all coming to help Rainy on the 17th. So it's just a little party.
That'll be nice.
Yeah. But yeah, I didn't read. But how did you do?
So I wanted to get to 30% today. That was my goal. I'm at 25%. So I'm super stinking close. I think I'm in chapter 13. There is a lot to, like, I'm invested at, but also it's like, this is a challenge for me because now I feel like I'm challenged to figure out the twist before it happens. So I'm taking it very seriously.
All right. I'm excited. I'll maybe listen to it tonight after my friend leaves, because my friend should be here in like an hour and I have to make lunch before they get here, at least for me. So yeah, but we'll see. I actually got the audio for Half City from Libro, and I have my account set up to support my little local bookstore. I do have a Libro account, and I just paused it for now, but I do support the local bookstore, which I'm excited because the local bookstore on Monday I was doing teacher appreciation, and so you get 20% off their whole store. Ooh. And you get a free banned book from them, and you get a mimosa to drink as you shop.
Hey, talk about a party.
I know. So I was just like, and my friend, it's funny, my friend texted me and was like, hey, like me and my other bookish friend, and she was like, hey, just so you know, like this is happening. And I was like, homegirl, I'm signed up already. And then the other girl was like, oh, I didn't realize it was sign up time. And then she goes, am I the only one that didn't know about this? I'm like, well, I didn't know about this last year. Like I got their email and signed up. And she's like, well, are we all going? And I was like, yes, we're going.
That'll be so fun.
Yeah, it'll be a good time. I was like, got to figure out what books I want, because I do like that bookstore. I just don't go to it a lot because like, I mean, it is like Barnes and Noble. It's like full price, like books. Cause it's owned by the author, Lauren Groff. She's like a popular Florida author.
Cool.
Yeah, but so I like it, but I just don't buy a lot of things there because like it is full price. But if there's like a brand new book, I will call and see if they have it, and then I'd rather buy it from them than from Barnes. Yeah, although I do get discounts at Barnes, so it's you know, you got to decide, you got to make decisions. What makes me mad about Audible exclusives is when they show up on Hoopla. Like I paid for this because it was exclusive. Yeah, I get that.
I don't know that I've ever had that happen to me, but
I haven't either. But I don't know.
Because there are some books that like it feels like you can only find them on Audible, but I guess I've never seen one that had the Audible exclusive like banner show up somewhere else. But I could be wrong. Like it just never happened. me.
There are some that I'm just like, this is not an Audible exclusive. Why can I not find this anywhere though, other than Audible?
Truly. And there's a lot of logistics that go into like Audible, like not even just Audible, but like audiobook deals. So, and also sometimes like there is a lot of things on the back end. So like when people upload audiobooks, you would assume, oh, it'll get approved pretty quickly. But like for Courtney, like her audiobook took like 2 to 3 weeks to get officially approved everywhere. You could only get it on Spotify for a while.
Oh, interesting. I still need to read that. You know, someday.
I mean, you might as well wait because like audiobook 2 comes out this month and then book 3 won't even come out until later this year. And
well, I would have said, because we're reading a book that I've already read, I was like, oh, did I decide what July was? I was like, can I make that July so that I read it?
Well, you can. I can't participate though.
Oh, you can't talk about it, duh.
I mean, I can. It's just one of those things where it's like personally, publicly, like I don't want to be somebody who like I want people to feel like they can chit chat about whatever. Whereas
we won't do it. I didn't think about that. But yeah, I do want to read that though.
But now I'm curious, Sarah. I want to know what book it was.
Yes.
Okay, it looks like Podium 1. Interesting. Anyways, okay, I'm focused.
Oh no, you're good. Hello, Bree. Building a Discord server for amazing and listening to the Kiss Countdown by Etta Easton.
Ooh, I like the cover of that one.
I didn't miss their amazing announcement. It didn't happen already, did it?
No, has not.
Okay, I was about to be like, did I miss that? Because I will. You're gonna get me back into reading, Bree. I'm not missing the amazing. That one I will not miss. I will be there. So
that's how you'll make up for all the reading you didn't do. You'll just go hard during amazing.
Catch honestly, right up. It'll spark me back, hopefully, and get me back into reading. Let's see. Because I don't get behind on amazing. Do Audible exclusives ever become unexclusive? I've had a couple that I got the first series book because it was exclusive, and then when I went back to get the next one, the first one isn't showing exclusive. And then yes, Bree says depends on the contract. Much like authors can pull out of KU, they have the ability to pull from that program as well. All right, good.
Which, by the way, did you hear that? I can't say a bunch of authors, but there has been a lot of chatter of people pulling their books from KU to go to Kobo.
Wait, what? Why?
Because KU's now being infiltrated by AI books and it's messing with their KDP. And honestly, let's be honest. Let's be so for real. KU is a nightmare for most authors.
Is it?
I mean, it's one of those things where it's like they don't get paid super well and there can be glitches in the system. And so like there are still people who are going to stay, of course, because financially it makes the most sense. But I know Sloane St. James pulled some of her titles and more people are talking about it. But I think people are just tired.
If I have to buy a mother freaking Kobo.
Well, you don't have to. They have an app just like KU does.
Yeah, but I'm going to want a Kobo.
I know.
Oh, and I just, why? Amazon, get your shit together. That's what I have to say. Get it together. Up to 40% and still intrigued. Very nice. I read like 50 pages of Beautiful Ugly, almost 50%. Very nice. Gonna make chicken tenders. It's 10:45. I'm starving. I just had chicken nuggets, so I feel that. That was my snacky snack. I was reading The Bound Worlds, which is book 3 in a trilogy, and it just took a turn I really didn't like. Book 1 was great. Book 2 was okay. Book 3 is a skim to the finish. Oh, that stinks when it gets like progressively worse. That's a sad day. Moving stinks, but getting help makes it better. Yes, I'm very thankful for all my friends. So it'll be a good time. I read 50 pages. I have less than 90. Fabulous. Wishing you the best of luck. Thank you. The bookshelf alone. The only reason that the bookshelf is stressful this time is because last time, since I was moving to Jeff's, I could move in gradually, which I can still move in gradually there, but it's like I'm paying for the place. So I don't want to move in gradually, you know? But like here I was. So I would pack 5 boxes of books, and every day for a week, I would bring them to Jeff's. So I did that. Now it's just like, well, we're not doing that. We're moving the whole library in one foul swoop. So now I'm actually packing it all up and realizing how much boxes it actually takes. And I know you're not supposed to pack boxes heavy, but sorry. I got to do what I got to do. So, let's do a running count at the end. I'll let you know in Katie's Discord, or in our Discord, how many boxes it took to pack my library.
My guess is, well, okay, this seems like a lot. That might be too much.
What were you going to say?
I don't know. Now I feel embarrassed because I'm like, what if that's too many? What if that's crazy?
What? Just say it.
I don't want to because now I'm like, no, it's too many. That's too many
No,
boxes.
what is it?
My first guess was 33, but that seems like a lot of boxes.
That's not even funny because I was thinking it was going to take 30 or more.
Okay, well, perfect, because I think 33. So that's my guess.
Then let's go with that. There you
But
go.
I was like, gosh, is that too many? But then I don't know.
I honestly don't think it is. I think that's going to be less. I think it's going to be more. You know, we'll see.
Well, good. Then that'll make me feel better.
We'll see. It's the podium ones, yes.
I've heard Podium is like a nightmare.
Yeah, I don't use Podium. After they've been exclusive after a year or two, maybe the contract expires or something.
It's possible.
And Audible is very slow with getting audiobooks approved.
Yeah, whatever.
Maya Hawk narrates a new Audible romance exclusive. Oh, that's cool. Oh, good. The announcement is next Saturday. Okay, great. Okay. I want to say it was Quicksilver, but I don't 100% remember.
That is fair because I do think Quicksilver was an exclusive.
Yeah, I think it was. I still haven't finished Brimstone.
That's okay. That's all right.
I wasn't loving it, if that makes us feel any better. Sloan St. James is heading it, but I don't think it'll go anywhere because so many authors, that's the majority of their income.
You never know. I think it just genuinely depends on a lot of factors, but I'll be curious to see what happens.
Yeah. I hate reading on my iPhone or iPad. The glare is so bad on my eyes.
Wait, Sarah, do you not have a Kindle?
Yeah, do you not? What?
Because, yeah, that's the whole reason I switched is it was giving me headaches.
Sarah, I can literally mail you a Kindle. I have my old Kindle. If you want a Kindle, I will give you a Kindle. So just message me because it's just sitting there and it's in fine shape. But I got the Kindle Color because I was, bougie.
And are you still loving it?
I absolutely still love it. So,
okay, I think I'm going to get one.
I still love all my life choices that brought me there. But if you want the other one, Sarah, you can have it. I don't know how many boxes my books would take, but I do know that at the start of the year when I was rearranging, I had them stacked 12 high and 3 deep, and it took up my entire hallway.
Oh my gosh.
I had like 10 boxes. It took me like 2 months to unpack because organizing it felt overwhelming. I'm trying to hurry so that Katie doesn't get late.
Oh, you're fine.
Quicksilver wasn't exclusive, but in my library now it doesn't show that, but maybe because I already finished it. I don't know. Oh, you have a Kindle.
Okay.
Do you mean for the code?
Oh, that would make sense, Tennille. You smart.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. You right.
I read on my Kindle, but I do content pulls on my iPad because it's easier to have. That's smart. I can't read on an iPad. I get migraines.
Me too.
I used to read on my phone all the time, and I don't get migraines.
Oh,
but I don't know. But I'm also not one of those people that I can be in the car and read fine. I know there are people that can't.
No, I can't. I get even sometimes just like being on my phone, just like Adam and I will just drive to the store and I will get nauseous, which is stupid.
Okay. All right. These are the last two, and then we're saying bye because Katie's got to go. I turned on my night mode on my PC phone and iPad so I wouldn't get headaches. I adored Quicksilver, not Brimstone, not so much.
Yeah, it's a filler book for sure.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for joining us this month, friends. I forgot what we're reading next month already.
By the Gods.
Oh, yes, Kissed by the Gods. So make sure you get that. And, we'll share your thoughts in the Discord still. And then go, if you're on Leandra's Patreon, you can go. It's Patreon, right? Yeah.
No, it's public. It's TBR.
They're public. I'm a liar. See, I don't even know what my friends are doing. That's how behind I am in the world.
You've been busy. It's fine.
It's public. Go see Leandra and Katie. In fact, I can even put it. Let me get Leandra's friends in the chat before we go. Hold on. There they are. I see them. Wait. Shoop. Here you go. Go join, friends. All right. And we will see you next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye.